So now I have, obviously I have the line and the value form done. I've scrolled down to where shape and texture are. And if you're on the frog, they may be in a different order. So you just have to find that one and work on it. Okay, no biggie if they're not in the same order. We're going to do shape next. And if you recall, basically what a shape um, is an enclosed path. So a line that you start in one place and finish at the beginning would be a shape. They can be geometric, like a circle or a square or a triangle, or they can be organic, which basically just means that it's a random shape. There's no definition to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is create a new layer, and this new layer is going to be called, whoops, shape. There we go. And we are going to keep using the brush tool at the color black and the size 3 with the hardness set at 50%. However, I'm going to raise my opacity back up to 100% so I can get started. Now, the key to drawing the shape is that we want to actually have the background shapes drawn first so that the things that are out front are stay in the front. Okay, so I might start off and I look here and I look at the shapes and I can say, okay, this bird has a circular head, and my circle there was not very good, so I'm going to Command Z to undo, and I'm going to try it again. And obviously you can see that there's other shapes in there, right? But that would be what's on top. So then I can come down to the body, and there's a rather large shape here that's kind of an oval. There we go. And then we have a more organic shape down here because the feathers get cut off at the end of the photo. Okay, and so I can come up here and trace them. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to wind up with lots of different shapes that overlap each other. And once you get them to where they are overlapping each other, then they're going to wind up looking like the bird itself. Okay, so go ahead and press pause. Take your time, look at it, try to dissect where, either on the bird or the frog, where the different shapes are, and then come back and look at my video and see what I have come up with and if yours looks close. All right, so once you get finished, or what you think is finished, then again we're going to want to hide the original layer and look and see what you have. You can see all of the different overlapping shapes here of the bird. We have the big oval on the body, we have a circle for the head, and we have another kind of oval here. We have lots of kind of free flowing shapes because of the feathers. And you obviously, the more detail you have, the more it's going to actually resemble the original image. Okay, so if you look at that though, you can see that it is starting to take shape. Now, you also need to include oops, and I pressed that button there we go. Let me get rid of that. You also need to include the shape of the board. Okay, so I can include, whoops, my brush skills are not cooperating with me today. There we go. Let me go back. And here we have mostly a rectangle here on the side, Another rectangle all the way down. Okay, and as you fill that up with your shape, then you can be checking your work to see how it looks against the original. Okay. There we go. So now it's got its perch as well. Okay, so when you've actually happy with that layer, you can lock it and move on to the next video.